Hi guys, today we're here with the Nissan Ariya, or Ariya as I like to call it. Nissan have been known for revolutionising the EV world, but now we have this beauty. We're here at SMMT, meaning we get a short but whistle-stop tour review of lots of different cars, starting off with the Ariya. Today we're here with the all-wheel drive version, but also the Evolve. This means we get things like heated front seats, heated rear seats, and a panoramic sunroof. Now this one has the 87 kilowatt-hour battery, which can give us 320 miles of range, or minus 19 miles of that if you want the all-wheel drive version. You can max charge this at 130 kilowatt hours. But if you want to charge 10 to 80%, you can do that in just 35 minutes. Put that at home at a 7 kilowatt charger and it will take you 14 hours, 0 to 100%. Not bad for a big range. Now the Ariya can do a 0 to 60 time in the same as a Focus ST. But as well as that, we have a fantastic 466 litre boot. You also have lots of room in the rear, although if you're a little bit taller, the sloping roof does mean you might hit your head. But we have that fantastic view out the panoramic roof. And the interior in front is a super nice place to be. It's really minimalistic, but has everything you need. But how does it drive? The Ariya feels like the next step in EV luxury. The whole of automotive industry was so excited when this was being released, and I'm very excited now to finally get to drive one. Obviously we got to experience a little bit of the agility and the handling of this back with the Nismo filming, where sadly I didn't get to drive it, but Martin got to do some very cool things. Putting the agility of the Ariya to the test. The steering is very precise, especially at low speeds, and even though we're in such a big heavy car, the handling isn't that bad at all. The ride is extremely comfortable, and I think that is definitely helped by these seats. They have a lot of support and comfort, and even though I feel actually really high up than usual, and it might be me being a bit, oh, I can lower the seat. It was me being silly. You can notice the size of the car whilst you're driving, however, it doesn't feel like you're struggling for space on the road. It doesn't feel like the handling is compromised. It's got a really nice progressive throttle response, and by that I mean sometimes with EVs the torque is so high that it's kind of quite dramatic low end and then does seem to run out, whereas this has a really nice progressive throughout the whole range. Whereas some EVs you may find the torque delivery really strong early on and then kind of run out of steam, this feels like it's really gradually progressive, which means play around with it a little bit more. We feel very futuristic, everything's really nice and light, got lots of technology, but it's still so simplistic. The visibility is fantastic, you can see everything you need to see, and you've got a very funky rear view mirror, which is different, but I love it. Nissan is already known for revolutionising the EV market with having the first ever mass-produced EV with the Leaf, but this just feels like a whole nother level. This has the luxury, it has everything that potentially the Leaf is missing. The car feels very planted, and although with the weight, you do feel a tiny bit of roll on roundabouts, but that's if you are pushing it. On general, even spirited driving, the car grips the road really well. Now you can have the all-wheel drive version, which is called E-Force, and with that you have all weather modes and an incredible system that is just mind-blowingly clever. The technology that Nissan have put into this is incredible. The brake pedal feels normal. And what I mean by normal is like it's really natural. So it doesn't feel like sometimes EV pedals can be a little bit tough, a little bit stiffer. Whereas this, it just feels like a normal day-to-day car. The E-pedal itself is not overly strong. It's easy to adapt to. And considering it's a heavy car, the brakes themselves stop pretty well. I feel like the Ariya is everything an EV should be. It is quiet, it's luxurious, it's comfortable. It has a fantastic range, so it's taken away that range anxiety, but it's packed full of technology, but it's sleek, it's simplistic, very, very upmarket. But it also doesn't feel like you're driving around in a massive car. It's got so much space inside, yet you don't notice it. You're not feeling like you're filling up the roads or struggling to get around maybe a drive-through or something. But if I had to be really, really picky, one little bugbearer is the armrest in the middle, which is great, by the way. You can fit everything there. It's very comfortable. It's a different height to the armrest on the door. That's just, yeah. The only thing. Just everything feels like it is quality, down to the indicator stick, the feel of the steering wheel, the feel of the seats. ASMR purposes, it is great because every button you press is just so satisfying. You can tell a lot of thought, innovation and time has gone into this car. Now this one we have here today, the Evolve, is £55,000. And that may sound like a lot of money, and it is, but for what you're getting, I'd say this is on par with things like Range Rovers and BMWs. It's put Nissan into that next category. So although the price tag might be a bit scary, you're getting your money's worth. So to conclude my whistle-stop tour on the Nissan Ariya, not Ariya as I like to call it, but it is everything a luxurious EV should be, and it is definitely going to be the next thing to look out for. Nissan, you've done an incredible job putting this out there. But for now, you guys know the drill. To make my journey your journey, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!